Hello friends, how are you all? I'm Nupur. Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel, Nature at the Very Core of Science. I'm just a little late to read the story for you because it is a very bad winter day in Midwest and we had a lot of snow and very cold. So I was just kind of feeling lazy to go out and just clean my car. So I just started everything late and got late. So now I'm just going to continue the story, The Best Fight. And today will be the last portion of the book. We will see what happens to Jamie after his detention with Mr. Wilson is over. And we know from our last chapter that Jamie was really missing this detention time. So Mr. Wilson was giving him some very important life advice. And let's see what happens and how this detention has helped Jamie to overcome his problem. Jamie's detentions were over. Everything was the same as ever and yet not quite the same. For one thing, he did not wake up thinking about his burden. Instead, Mr. Wilson's words were waiting for him every morning, ready to leap into his mind in an exciting jumble. Intelligent, no extra advantage. 1-2 punch, long, hard fight. Jamie wasn't sure how well he understood all those ideas, but they made him feel strong and ready to face hard things. For another thing, Jamie found himself thinking new thoughts in special class. I can read some. I have learned a lot since first grade, and even I have done pretty well without any extra advantage. No one noticed anything different about him. Miss Clayton still said, "Great, just great, no matter what anyone did." Jamie started to take his reader home at night and practice reading when he was alone in his room. He didn't tell anyone about that. One day, listening to Miss Clayton's "Great, just great," Jamie realized, I don't need anyone to tell me how I have done. I know if I have done okay or not. I can tell myself. Then he remembered his coach saying, "Good playing, Jamie," and Mr. Wilson saying, "You are a brave fighter. I still like it best," he thought, when someone says a good thing and really means it. Then there was the day in gym class when the teacher said, "I'm going to teach you a new relay game. It has quite a few rules, so I'll hand around instruction sheets. I want you to read them while I set up." Jamie took a sheet from the stack that was going around. Jason came up to him and said, "Just loud enough so the others could hear. Going to read us the instructions, Jamie?" And looked around with a grin, making sure everyone got the joke. Jamie turned and stared at him. Jason's just silly, he thought. He teased so much, like a little kid. He gets boring. Out loud, he said, "But I can't read, Jason. I thought you knew what. I thought you knew that. You should try to remember. Maybe your memory's bad." There was a little silence. Would Mr. Wilson's 1-2 punch work? Maybe he shouldn't have tried it with Jason. Then he heard the other kids snickering, laughing at Jason. They were laughing. They were laughing at Jason. He'd done it. Jamie didn't even feel mad. He joined in the laughter. Jason crumpled up his instructions sheet and threw it down. "All right, over there," the gym teacher shouted. "Let's get going." Jamie walked on air all day. It would really worked. What a weapon. Every time he remembered Jason's face, he laughed some more inside. Jamie was dreaming. In his dream, he was fighting his way through a tangled, moonlit forest. He slashed at the branches with his long, sharp sword, and as he slashed, they turned into dark, towering letters that fell and formed words on the pale ground. He trudged on, striking the dreadful dark tangled letters and leaving behind him a path of tame, neat lines of print. His arm ached, his eyes stung, but all he felt was the joy of fighting and winning. The other kids were ahead of him, beyond the forest. They were saying, "Jamie's a real fighter. Jamie's going through the hardest part. Jamie can do it." The dream voices faded and his mother was calling, "Jamie, time to get up." Jamie caught his dream just before it melted into the sunlight and held it perfect and shining in his mind. The best fight of all, he thought, and it's one I can win. "Jamie," his mother called, "come on."